What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the West Coast POPCast, brought to you from the guys from the West Coast Pop. We got of course, the Infinity Champion, the main man, and the final boss, the real final boss. So let's kick it off with that intro that everyone loves that Zach has provided for us. Come one, come all, man. Your boy, the final boss, retained his championship this past week in an incredible pay-per-view AEW Dynasty. It's new champs, new eras this week. Everything is popping off. Wrestling is hot. Mr. Floppington, Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing A-okay, man. You know what? I'm not even mad. I mean, I am mad that I didn't get my title back, but it's fine because we're in an era of black world champions. Knock is the predictions champion. Swerve is a champion. Cody's a champion. Trick is a champion. There's so many black champions in this world. I'm loving it.
Trick, Willie, Willow, Athena, we out here, okay? We out here. And, of course, the main man, Zach, drafted to SmackDown once again. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm recovering. Rough weekend. I watched the second half of Madam Web.
Oh, I thought you said you was out with the bar or something.
I should have. Let me tell you this: if you're gonna watch that movie, go to the bar first. I'm not even joking. This is a movie you can watch with your friends, but if you watch it alone, you're just gonna hate yourself.
Hey, that's the Sony Marvel verse for you. Next up is Craven.
Oh,
but
God, Craven.
And then of course.
Oh, no, go ahead.
You got it. I was just gonna say, from one Craven to an actual good Marvel property, Black Panther Killmonger, we had Swerve cosplaying this past week.
Gotta love it. Gotta love the Black Panther love. I wanted to give a quick shout out because Knock, you alluded to it twice so far that I realized I want to give you an official apology. I went back
Thank you.
And I watched some episodes. It turns out I didn't realize this. You did lay claim to the final boss right before I did.
Yeah.
A couple episodes before me. So
couple episodes.
You can have that name back because this is a real congratulations to one of our subscribers. Nushi1 has just proposed to his girl. And your boy is now, add the nickname to it, the best man. Miro winning the best man outfit.
Wow.
So the flop daddy, Infinity Champ, and the best man. I'm going to take some notes from Miro on how to do that role right.
Well, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best man.
So congratulations, Nushi1. You guys in the chat, leave some flops for a new love, marriage, all that goodness.
That is insane. Congrats to
you. Congrats, Nushi.
We definitely got to talk about that off air. That's exciting.
Oh yeah,
my boy's the best man out here.
Best man.
That gives you bachelor party.
Yeah.
Nothing like that flopping bachelor party.
Let me just say, ain't no bachelor party like a flopping bachelor party. They're gonna be mermaids up in this piece. What?
I guess we all celebrating this week. Hopefully, Zach, is your peacock working this week?
It's up and running, Knock. It's up and running. It is streaming all over the living room.
Oh, God. You people judge us. You hear this, Mr. All Power? We're the clean ones this episode.
The episode just started, man. We got a lot of time for it. All Power down 30. But yeah, we're kicking it off right. A huge week for a huge week for champions. I'm gonna go straight to it. I said in an episode last week, Eric has banned us using the term flop for flop of the week. So if you want to see it again, let us know in the comments. Tell Eric to pull back his cease and desist order. But this week we are back once again with the pop of the week. And for the first time, I've given it to a trifecta of people: Willow Nightingale, Trick Willie, and Swerve, all becoming champions. Pop of the week goes to all three. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Man. No matter where Trick Williams goes for the rest of his career, Booker T needs to be on commentary.
100%.
Yes. Or Michael Cole has to give it a shot.
Oh,
it's
no.
trick time.
All right.
Oh man, this is a hell of a celebration. And if you see the crowd when Trick Williams won, man, it was insane. They were
Ooh, it was
going
big.
off. Great camera work and Swerve. Damn, bro, another moment for Swerve, man. He got emotional. I've never seen him like break character like that.
Yep.
Yeah, he deserved it. He's been killing it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into this a little more as the show goes on. But to another champion that just hit 500 days as the most dominant Ring of Honor champion in history, men or women, I'll give it to Athena. 500 days, and we're gonna be hearing from her on a Ring of Honor tomorrow night. Eric, man, get that Honor Club.
It's a damn shame. When her reign ends, I'm gonna feel shame because I'm not gonna see any of it. Because TK just keeps his best product on ROH, I guess.
Yeah,
He's the best kept secret.
I don't get why she's not on Dynamite. Even just you have ROH people on Rampage and Collision. Like, why is she just on ROH? I don't get it. I don't get it.
She has to be on All In this year. Like get her that big crowd, get her that what she deserves. Put her in this reign, 500 reign, get her on there. We got a new belt because of her with the TV championship. Billy Stark's getting it. MIT is just very entertaining to watch. So congrats to the from Infinity Champion Eric. Congrats to the Forever Champion Athena. What's Infinity to Forever?
Same exact thing.
I love it, man. Salute the champions everywhere. Somebody clip that one. And of course, back to my.
Sorry, quick shout out. The seafood platter I've been given here. Thank you, Mira Mira. I'm feasting on this flops.
We switching it up, man. Getting that king lobster for the king of the West Coast pop.
Exactly.
Of course, I love this whole Swerve win, man. It was well deserved. Ever since the Hangman stuff, I never seen someone break into somebody's house, read a bedtime story to their baby, to their child, and become cheered by the crowd instantly afterwards. Jack, what do you think about the match? What do you think about the big win here?
So this is only one of two matches I've seen from Dynasty. I know we'll talk about the big one later. I haven't seen, but this felt like a title-changing match. Nothing was mailed in. Samoa Joe being Samoa Joe, which is great. That's not a put down. This felt like it should have felt for Swerve to take the belt and literally start a new dynasty in AEW. We talk about all these champions, even Becky Lynch, because she's going to put the belt on someone else afterwards. So everything is a new era in wrestling. Not just this Triple H stuff, but everything feels like a little bit of a new era. TNA, you'll get there. Don't worry. But I love AEW right now, and they'll be okay. I love AEW and WWE right now because it feels like newness with new people and these new champions.
Yeah. It does. Last time Samoa Joe was world champion was in TNA World Championship, and he lost to Sting. So Swerve's in some good company with Knock It Off Joe for a world championship. Yeah. If you want to count NXT, he lost to Nakamura too. So that's still good company. All S's. Yeah. Did just notice that. Swerve said in an interview that St. Louis had a special place in his heart. He's a big St. Louis Rams fan. Greatest show on turf. Now he's putting the greatest show in the ring on turf. Really good stuff there. A great match. And this is definitely hard to be after what happened with Ospreay Danielson to go after and still make a statement. So great stuff there, man. Hell of a moment. Eric, for you, what will be a successful reign for him going forward?
First things first. I love Swerve, but you want to be successful. The most successful thing he can do, one brother to another. He's got to give the title back to the Hangman. We have unfinished business with the Cowboy.
Oh man, I think Hangman's gonna get up.
Honestly, I can't wait for that. I hope they don't go straight to Hangman. I want to see some build to. I want this to be like a real venomous, like takes over the show type feud. Like the Bucks and Okada can take a backseat to this, but Swerve's just gotta be Swerve. That's how he's gonna be successful. He knows what he's got to do.
This is a crossover star right man here. He raps. He's good for media. He's got the style. He's got the swag. In-ring ability is incredible. He put on the muscle. So this is who you want to be champion. And it feels new. Feels fresh. You see the left corner there. He's doing the Kobe pros with the trophy pretty much. I love that little callback there. There was a lot of discourse on the, like obviously we're YouTubers, so we have the Twitter, run Twitter. So I have to be on there. I wouldn't be on there any other reason. There was a lot of discourse about the win. all of it just ludicrous. But so I'm happy for the guy. I really am. This is huge.
Yeah.
He earned it. He busted his ass. He came in. But if you see the receipts, he came in. People were saying, "Oh, here goes another weak hire. Why is this person here? Oh, la da 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 da," and he became world champ. So only the 8th AEW world champion.
We called him back in NXT that he could be a world champion. So
Yeah.
we're way back in the start of like 4 years ago when this shit started. We called him being a world champion, whatever company. So
We were way ahead of the curve on that for sure. So especially the NXT stuff, the hit row stuff. I mean, he was on fire. We knew this would happen. So glad to see it finally materialize. And then of course, Eric, when Willow won this championship at Dynasty, it was a big family moment, big win. Mercedes Moné did steal her thunder, but Stokely said, "We're going to Chuck E. Cheese," and you know what? They did. They celebrated at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every now and then, there's something wholesome that happens in wrestling. Like not like WWE fake wholesome, like a real wholesome thing. And this is it right now. It's fun to see.
I love this pairing. I think somebody said Will Washington, who was like a former he was a podcaster like us, and he got hired by TK to do some creative stuff. He pitched Stokely being with Willow and Chris, and this was genius. I love this pairing so much.
That's good. That's very good.
I like that he's not trying to just be cutting edge like every time he grabs a mic now. He is being fun. He seems more like relaxed, like more himself. Like it was almost like MJF when Stokely first came in because they didn't have a spot for him right away. I just had to like spit venom, and I was like, this is great. Also, where the fuck did you find an open Chuck E. Cheese? Because they went bankrupt like 2 years ago. I will go there.
There's a few around this LA area. And I've noticed they changed the logo. They changed the mouse, man. Get me the other mouse. But I agree with what you said there, Zach, because with Stokely, when he came in, he feels like this is a good character arc for him, too, because now he's still the bad guy, but he's still trying to be the good guy. You see him trying to have his go.
Yeah.
We're not watching Dynamite right now. I know there's a big celebration going on in Dynamite. Do you think we break this up and Chris turns?
With Mercedes right around the corner, I'd save it for that if that's going to happen. But I wouldn't do anything tonight.
Yeah. We still don't know who attacked Mercedes. We don't know what's going on. But this right here, man, this, like Eric said, this is very wholesome. I love it, man.
Yeah. This is nice and fun.
And are you sure this one is open? Because I don't see no one else in the background there.
I don't know, man.
That's a good point. I mean, but then again, I don't know.
What is that car in the randomest place too, right next to booths? I don't.
That's true.
I could see TK be like, "Hey guys, I'll give you a few bucks. Just give us the keys and leave some props out for us."
Hey, TK doesn't mind spending the next $1. Shout out to you, man. We see you in there, man. Appreciate you.
But we are. I mean, this is all well and great, but we are missing the most important championship change of Dynasty. Championship change that's gonna shape a generation. The Lionheart, the man who orchestrated January 6th.
I thought we were about wholesome stuff.
The legend, the elderly goat himself, Chris Jericho, beat that young up-and-comer Hook. Let me tell you something about. Listen, I know it's cool, it's hip to the older guys got to put the younger kid over, but let's change that. Fuck that. It's time for the veterans to get their shine. So I'm glad Hook did the job for once. I'm glad Jericho finally got to look strong.
The internet is killing this, man. They've been killing Jericho for a while now. I will say two things before I throw it to Zach. I actually didn't hate the ending. Like, he took 2 of his big finishers, even though I don't think the finishers are all that great, but he took 2 of them, and then he smacked them in the head with a bat. And maybe it was Hook selling. Maybe it was just, maybe I wasn't really listening to the crowd, but I didn't hate the way they did the finish. The outcome, made no sense. They did not want to see Jericho at all. They were saying, please retire. They were telling him, go away. Fozzy sucks. There was some other like creative chants. I'll give St. Louis some credit. Some of these chants throughout the whole show was creative. He's now calling himself the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
I'm trying to make fun of that. Like I can't.
I know. It's right there. I know.
Yeah.
I gotta see if that is the Burbank location. Thanks, Mira. We're doing good, Noob. How you doing?
What's up?
Let me just check this up. We talked about how we supported Swerve like years and years ago.
Yeah.
While AEW Twitter was all up in Chris Jericho's learning tree years ago and wouldn't shut up about what a great person he is, what a GOAT he is, probably the best of all time, giving him flowers for absolutely no reason, supporting Fozzy, saying all these great things about him, and oh, he's so much better here. And all of a sudden now, we were saying for years what a piece of shit he is and he needs to go away. So once again, for years, West Coast Pop has delivered what some of these idiots on Twitter are just figuring out now. Good on you, St. Louis, for the chance, but let's catch up, people.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, hey, go back and watch the videos. 2019, he was my favorite wrestler of the year. And then that next year, he got full of himself. And I was like, all right, yep, there it is. There's the turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then January 6th, he was all smokes and mirrors.
A lot
Giving people some baseball bats to go do it.
Mirrors. Oh.
That's a good callback.
Oh, man, he set me up. That's perfect. That's why we're good together.
You know it.
But wholesome stuff. That whole Willow jumping needs to be everywhere. Someone did I don't know who did this. I don't know. I want to give the credit to the right person, but someone took that Willow picture in the middle there where she's jumping with the championship. They cropped it and put it on the Disney Channel, like the whole little Disney Channel wad thing. That was like gold.
That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I got scared. We said someone on the internet took a picture and cropped it.
You didn't know where I was going with that, man.
I got a little scared.
You never know the internet nowadays, bro. But yeah, so I will say this also: when Swerve did win the championship, there was like a dinner. Jericho was there, and he did give him a good speech. I will say that.
He's a politician. Of course he did.
Is it what?
He's a politician. Of course he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I would hate to go to dinner with Jericho. Probably makes the food smell like cheap cologne and maple syrup.
Listen, I don't know.
He would go to the bathroom and you'd have to get the bill. Like guaranteed.
Yes. As he shows up, he just gives everyone hey, here's a flyer for my band. Check us out. We're up and coming.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, do you
I'm
think
glad we paid with tickets to my Fozzy show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I gave you free tickets, you stupid idiot.
Where's the bubbly? Sorry, Doc. The only professional of the show.
Hey, I'm just trying to keep the show on the rails, man. These guys taking it off course every week, man. Every week to take it off course. Zach talks about his peacock. Eric trying to get somewhere to flop. I'm trying to stay on the rails. But this is what This is just friends hanging out, talking to each other.
Damn right.
We can be professional. We can throw things at the wall. I will say this too with Jericho. Do you think it's solely a him problem, or like I've been it's a little different, but I think it might be part of AEW's thing because we've seen the crowd turn on Cody as well before he had left. Like it was all like some crazy, like just disconnect with him, and I didn't understand why. We're seeing it happen now with Jericho, and I don't know if they have the ability to correct that. So we'll see how it goes.
I think it's two separate issues that happen with Jericho and Cody. I think Cody
way different.
Was just bad booking. That was Cody just wanted to be Superman when he really should have gone Homelander. Jericho is just jerking himself off, and TK's letting him, and now everyone's catching wise to it.
It's got to be in his contract. I'm trying to keep it on the rails, man.
Great, Zach. Great.
What's that Chris doing over there? Hey, you jerk.
It's my life's mission to break Zach, and every time it happens, I feel great.
Got him.
Fucking
don't flop that, Mr. I don't want that flop for that.
There goes your boy. It's got to be in his contract that he has to appear on every AEW pay-per-view, no matter what. But,
I really hope not. I might dislike him more than CM Punk at this point now.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's saying something.
Yeah, watch his wife's Twitter and see how much you like him even more for liking stuff.
Oh God.
Oh jeez.
But shout out to Willow, the TBS champion, man. And with her first act as TBS champion, Stokely asked, or no, was it Stokely or was Will Washington? Someone asked on Twitter, to demand TBS put on a certain episode of Family Matters. She asked, and they did it. So hey, maybe you got some real power as a TBS champion.
That's kind of cool. That's really.
Yeah.
I mean, that
What
goes back
episode was
to.
it?
It was the one where I forget which one it was. I don't know the names, but the mother was running for like city council or something like that. That's the one they wanted to watch.
Huh.
I don't
Sounds like
remember
a
this.
pretty Oracle Mania.
I have 3 episodes left of season 8, and then we do the last season. So then we'll be all done watching the whole series.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Damn.
props. That goes back to my original booking that I wanted for Brody Lee in the TBS championship. That whoever is TBS champion can just walk into TBS studios and like they control it. That's all I want.
They're the face,
control
man.
the channel.
They're the face. Hey, maybe this really is an important championship. Shout out to Willow, and of course, the rumor on the street is, and I wouldn't mind this. This is just a rumor, and people are already like trying to shoot it down and shit on it. But this might main event Double or Nothing, and people are pissed off that it might main event, and it also that Mercedes' first match she might win a championship. I'm fine with both.
That's interesting. Because I don't think I would have a problem with her main event team if Tony Khan did a better job consistently with the women's division. It just doesn't. It feels jarring.
I'm not settling for that. TK's been knocking it out the park with the.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sick of this AEW slander.
But for the TBS title, that
listen,
not even the main title's been given that much love as far as I've seen.
That much love. We watched the World Championship main event, Tag Team Championship, TNT Championship. Everyone's getting main events. The TBS Championship has earned it. We have Eric, we were at this match last year. We were heartbroken. We've seen her get injured. The match was on fire until that moment. The story is there.
I mean, if it main events, I'm not going to be like, why the fuck is it main eventing? It's just on paper. It's kind of weird. It's just randomly like, hey, this mid-card title that
Mercedes is a big deal, all right? This main event is earned. She's put over so many people in her to walk in and win a match, win her first match be a championship. It's not like the world championship, it's TBS championship. I'm fine with it.
Well, you just said it right there. Then you just knocked it down.
Plus, I don't love. I love Mercedes.
It's a middle ground. It's a middle ground.
Right. It's okay ground. Like Tina, I love Mercedes, but I don't love anybody coming to a new company and automatically just being given main event status. Like we know she's a main event. We know she's gonna be in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. But at least give me some foreplay before you just take me to bed.
She's been on TV for like 2 months now. She's been in the company.
She hasn't been doing anything. I love Mercedes Monday, but I gotta counteract you on this. I don't care. She has to do something other than say CEO. Like it's been so mid with her in AEW. I'm a big AEW like Monet fan. I love her in there, but you cannot keep doing the exact same stuff every week. The stuff with someone like getting her from behind, good. Now we're moving. Now we're getting there. But just coming out and saying CEO every week, boring.
That song is fire, by the way. She can play that song whenever she wants. Main event Monet, get with your alliteration. Listen, get the belt on her. When she gets cleared, all this talking to be going away. I don't want you guys to reference this.
Look, if it is main eventing, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with her taking the belt. That's fine too. It puts the spotlight on Willow. It gives Willow a belt, and it gives her a match and a big rematch from what they had that you guys saw live that didn't get to finish. So personally, I'm fine with it. But I mean, like, it's gonna be honest here. It's their mid-card title. TK's booked the women's division for shit for years. I don't care what anybody else says. It has been, and the Mercedes hasn't done anything. So we just need stuff to happen. That's all.
So let me ask you, Knock. So you're saying I don't know the card for Double or Nothing yet. I mean, if they've been hinting at it or not. But you're telling me you'd have this match main event over Swerve and Ospreay or Okada and your boy Eddie for some damn reason. Eddie's deciding he's gonna. I want my rematch, Okada.
I for damn sure would watch this main event. We watched this main event last year. She main evented over Okada last year in Long Beach. Moxley was on that card. Who else was on that card? She main evented. Claudio was on there. I don't remember her 2 matches. I don't remember too much of the other matches, to be honest with you.
You know what? Thank you for reminding me of that. Now that you're right, she did main event on that card. I think I've had enough for main event. I've had my fill. I saw it live. I don't need it again.
Bro,
I think I'm ready for that.
She's been so unselfish over these years, man. I'm completely fine with this. I'm like, we'll see how this ages. We'll see who was right. And I don't think we're getting Swerve Osprey. I guess it all in. I don't think it's gonna be happening that soon, anyways.
Well, the thing with tonight, if someone's watching live, let us know. Swerve's match might start the feud with Osprey with one of his bruvs. And then this match, I will be okay 100% if this match, whoever wins, is a clean finish.
Yeah.
I do not want Saraya coming out, being the one who attacked her, setting up a match way, way, way down the line again for London. Like, I can't take this whole, like, waiting this long with, God, I don't want to call it this kind of storytelling. All right. It's very, like, channel changing storytelling to me.
Zach loves his fast food, all right? I get it, man.
This is fast food. We're
cooking up over here, man. We're taking our time.
You're cooking. You're deep frying shit.
Talk about you.
Get your spaghettios on my fucking face. I want an actual meal.
Can we take our time, man? We're cooking up here. We're getting the ingredients.
It's breakfast already. Give me
grocery shopping. Let the steak marinate, man. Let it age.
It's marinating in water. That's what it's marinating in. Give me some flavor. Give me some Lowry, something.
Shout out to Lars, man, if you want to sponsor us. Using y'all since 1996.
If y'all ain't subscribed to this comedy gold, I don't know what you're doing.
We're already, we're 27 minutes into the podcast. Let's keep it going here. Again, try to keep it on the rails. Nubico, man, if we see you, man, I'll get to you in a second. I think it's time to just get to the real, that good shit. Eric, I sat down after a long ass week, man. I mean, I know we're all busy. I put on Dynasty. I knew it was going to be a great match. I knew what I was here for, and they still blew me out the water. Some people are saying it was the best match of all time. Some people say it was the best match, of the card, all this type of stuff. Eric, I'm here to tell you, I have Omega Okada. I have Danielson Osprey right here. Like, just right here. Wow. I give Omega Okada the nod because of the story. That's it. This was insane to watch. Zach, do you have anything to add to that? I'm pretty sure you watched it as well.
I didn't see it. I didn't see this match. I only saw the two matches.
Okay.
Yeah, I only saw two matches on Dynasty.
I saw bits and pieces of this one, and I will, from what I saw, I'm going to go back and watch it fully. I will say 7 flops out of 5. I got to give them that wetness. They earned it. I'm so glad Bryan Danielson's not in WWE because he would do great things there. He's still, him and WWE is a good pairing, but he's just wrestling right now. He's doing 2 things in life: wrestling and handing out fines, and he's all out of fines. I am loving it. So I'm glad we're getting to see all these dream matches that I didn't think we'd get to see. Yeah. Him and technical octopus boy, I forgot his name.
My boy ZSJ. Zack.
There you go.
Sabre Jr.
There we go. And now Osprey, it's such a great run. Even though he's never gonna win another match, it's just great seeing Bryan wrestle.
He doesn't care about winning, man. But I don't care either. Just he's had 3 Hall of Fame careers. His early Ring of Honor indie days, his WWE career, and now in AEW, just banger after banger after banger, like he was Irish. Osprey came in. Zach, have you ever seen anyone come into a company? Maybe you disagree, but this is the hottest I've ever seen anyone come into a company and just have great matches. I don't know what you think.
John Cena.
Shut the fuck up. Match-wise, I will say you're correct. Hottest in the company, I don't know because there has been some places that they visited where the pop wasn't there. But that's just for certain towns, they never fucking pop. So match-wise, I mean, I haven't seen this match. And I already think Will Ospreay is the biggest thing in that company.
Yeah. It's going to be hard keeping the belt off him soon. I mean, he's on fire. He hasn't had a bad match, and I've never seen him have a bad match, first of all. And to come into AEW and do the same thing, coming to America, I know he had a lot of anxiety with that. We thought we'd never see him there. Me and Eric seen him back in the day with New Japan, over the top pro wrestling as well. This is insane. The crowd, again, St. Louis crowd was on fire with the creativity. They're chanting "Weird Out Worthy." They're chanting all these other type of stuff. During the Young Bucks match, they're chanting "Please be careful." A lot of crazy chants that I've never heard before. That was just amazing. This one right here, the pinpoint.
They do sometimes in the dangerous matches. Sorry, not important.
I've never heard that one. Uh, I think the most accurate, like, what do you call it? No gravity type of hit. Adam Cole doing a super kick to Ricochet doing a moonsault. This one I think was just as accurate, if not more. Osprey goes for the Os cutter and Dale's hits the Psycho knee, and I'm in awe. The pacing of this match, everything they were doing was very smooth, man. This was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as I know, first time they've wrestled each other.
Yeah, first time ever.
Yeah,
Osprey never thought he would be able to get him because he was in WWE. Then he retired. He came back, was in WWE. He never thought this would happen. Now it happened, and like this is amazing. And if you see that one picture, if you see Bryan Danielson grid like that before the match, you know you're getting an all-timer. He did it before the Omega match. Did it before this match. It's incredible, man. AJ Styles is my favorite wrestler of all time. I think he's the greatest, but it's hard to argue Danielson's resume at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's great seeing him and Edge get to just wrestle, and I mean, I'm gonna cry when Bryan Danielson retires, man, because that's like a quality of matches that we're never gonna see again.
No, not like this, man. I think this is my favorite Danielson run. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's recency bias or whatever, but like this is
easily
incredible.
Yeah, easily. You can see in his eyes too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just loves it.
And then the last thing I'll say to this, just definitely watch the match. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what's going on. Whatever happens these next few months, unless TK brings back Okada versus Omega for part 5 at All In, this is match of the year, and it's not even close. And the race and the run, signed, sealed, delivered. It's a wrap. It's over.
It's funny you bring it up because I'm curious if Kenny Omega versus Okada 5 could be as good as the others for 2 reasons. One, Kenny is just beat up to hell. Like, he is not the Kenny of old, unfortunately. It's not a skill thing. It's just a body thing. And 2, AEW style is a lot different than New Japan style. Like, I don't know, the audience is ready for a pure New Japan match like that.
I think it'll be better. If we get it, I don't know about audience. As long as Kenny is healthy, I think it'll be better. Now we have the story there already with the Elite kicking Kenny out for Okada, which is insane. I never thought I would ever see that continuation happen like that. So I think it'll be better, man. I think they'll get the time. And we're watching these matches. I think a lot of those matches Omega had when he was world champion, he was like banged up that way too. So as long as he's healthy, I think we're going to get some insanity.
True. Yeah, should be good.
But yeah, let us know what you think if you agree. Is this the greatest match of all time? And then this one's for you, Eric. I'll put this one in for you because last week, the question was asked: Is he a star? Was what TK did? Was it right? This man got the biggest pop of the night with the Osprey Danielson match with Swerve winning. This man, they went crazy for him in St. Louis. And look at that smirk, man. That Cheshire cat right here. Zach, is Jack Perry about to become the biggest heel in AEW history?
If they do it right, yes. TK is out right now to confront Jack Perry on Dynamite. If they do this right, TK is out. He's got a black suit with a white shirt underneath. He's got a Capri Sun stain on it. This could be the biggest heel turn if done right. My only concern is he's with the Young Bucks, who are terrible, terrible on television, in my opinion. I think they're great in the ring, but they're terrible on TV. So hopefully someone else is helping and watching this stuff and not making it corny.
Yeah. Eric, again, this one's for you, man. Look at those eyes. Tell me what you see.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could. I don't think the tape was worth it. I don't think
it's still early. We'll see how this goes.
I think
be right still.
I think there's always another way of doing things, and one of those ways is not get your rival company's star trending. But props to Jack. I thought he was kind of gone. I thought he was kind of exiled.
Yeah.
But props. I hope it's a big turn. MJF turning heel on Cody will always be my number one AEW heel turn because we were waiting for that. But
yeah.
We'll see where this goes. I'm hopeful.
We will, man. And it's crazy because he turned heel last year, and it was absolutely like cold. It wasn't believable. And now this year, it's just we're gonna see how it goes. This could be Stone Cold, man. This could be Stone Cold versus that other guy.
I remember Stone Cold getting jumped in the back, and like he showed the world to see.
Maybe I'll go a little too far. Maybe I got to pump the brakes a little bit. But I'm excited to see what happens, and we'll see if this translates towards like merch sales, towards like ratings, ticket numbers, all type of stuff. Because they put on great shows, but NXT is getting closer. I think Dynamite last week was like 700,000. NXT this week was like 600. The gap is
660.
Yeah, it's so close. So we got to see them start putting some more space between them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they shouldn't be. They really got to be past NXT at this point. It's come on. You're supposed to be a rival company. Don't lose to the training grounds.
Yeah, definitely don't. Let's see what's up. Okay, Zach, take it away, man. You have the SmackDown getting drafted to in your background. What's going down?
All right, there are two groups of individuals who will get drafted Friday, and then another set that will get drafted on Monday. So those people in one section didn't get drafted on Friday. They're at the same brand that they're in. All right, SmackDown, there'll be 4 rounds, 16 total picks. On Raw, there'll be 6, 24 total picks. The champions stay. No belt swapping. Champions fucking stay where they are.
Finally.
Good.
All right. Women's Tag Team Championships are eligible. What do you guys think about that? I don't know if
because women are lesser. That's the lesson I'm learning here.
Hey.
I'm not supporting that. That's just the lesson I'm learning reading this graphic.
All right. SmackDown will pick first on Friday, Raw on Monday, obviously, and then rosters lock in the following Monday on May 6th. So this is the draft. This is it. Again, more new era, not new era Triple H stuff, but more freshness from WWE and AEW going into the summer. So I think we're going to have a good summer of wrestling.
Yeah. Hopefully when they do the draft, I think Eric said it before, we've all said it probably, just stick to it, actually. Like, make it mean something. Don't have people just jumping back and forth all the time. It lessens the shock value of it.
It won't happen because of Netflix. They're going to swap. You're going to have it in the fall, 100%. And especially with NXT going to CW, they're going to send more main roster people down there to build up the audience.
I will. Honestly, I'm gonna wait to see that happen first because that's exactly it. They asked us to care about the draft for the past 4-5 years, and people could just go back and forth. And they even made a new rule about wild cards, and then that was too much for them. So they said, "Fuck it, anybody can just go." So they're gonna have to prove it first before I start to care again.
Yeah, I mean we've got Ivar and what the fuck is that faction?
No.
You lost me. I'm not paying attention to that tape at all.
Karrion Kross's faction. But anyways, they're down there in
NXT.
Yeah, they're down there now too. So I mean,
that's a good move. They needed to go back to NXT. I wasn't really caring about them too much on the main roster.
Yeah.
It's a good move for AOP. I just feel bad for Kross.
Kross is a really good dude who puts the work in the gym and with judo and everything. It's just I don't know what it is. What it is with you, Kross, that just doesn't translate in wrestling, but translate in every other medium.
Because his first NXT run under Triple H, he was killing it, and then Big Bad Adam Cole came down and said, "You need the girl to smoke. You suck," and then he's never been the same since that promo. If I was him, man, I'd have to go find Adam Cole after the show, man. I have to go see him. I'd
go find Vince. That's who gave him the helmet.
Yeah, I go for Vince. Adam Cole needs to climb up a ladder again too right now, actually. So.
Oh yeah. He started walking at Dynasty. He could walk.
Yeah.
Well, you should get to that ladder then because that group ain't it, and we need ROH Adam Cole back stat.
Oh man. So hopefully this is good. And yes, Newman Co. The women's tag team championships aren't protected. They kind of bounce around anyways. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of comments here. He says TK got hurt and hurt badly. Did Jack Perry take him out? Is TK getting physical finally?
I was going to say
someone probably tweeted about AEW. That's how you got hurt emotionally.
I was going to say that if TK is out there, I want to see Jack do exactly what Punk did to him, like the exact same movements. I want Samoa Joe out there to break it up. They better reenact that shit.
Oh man, this could be big, man. We'll see how.
Okay, it was a. I'm not going to say his name. A driver by the Bucks to TK.
Oh really?
Mm.
Oh no, they changed the name of that move. It's called the TK driver now.
Oh well, he got his own move then. So.
Oh, that's hilarious, actually.
So he actually, I mean, it's not a bump.
He took it.
Wow, and he's good.
He's this far off the ground. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, that's why I say it wasn't like a real bump. They just like
my boy TK
right.
out here selling.
No, he's fine. He's selling. He's selling. He's good.
He said, "Quit with all that slander, man. This is my company. Stop it."
Remember, day one, TK said, "I will never be on screen. I will never be a character."
Okay, I don't believe. I never believe that. Like Dixie Carter said the same thing. Shouldn't be on TV. Like I don't ever believe that. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like I've been saying, authority figures are cool. The general managers are great. TK should have gotten one.
He should. I mean, he had Regal there for a little bit. You know, Regal seems, I don't know. And notice how once Rossi Agawa's gone, they're working with Stardom every week. I think they had a Stardom talent on Dynamite tonight, actually, too. So maybe TK was right.
Yeah.
But that's a draft. We're gonna be following this each week, so let us know which thing might happen and which brand might look better going after.
And it sucks too because the women's SmackDown division was just like, I could watch it go for like another 6 to 8 months easily right now.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Yeah.
Right now. They don't break up the big three. Keep a lot of people like certain things got to stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Cody before the draft went to SmackDown. I'm pretty sure, unless they didn't mention that he's been on SmackDown.
He did.
Quite a bit. Yeah. So we'll see how that plays out. But Eric, this is another one for you, man. My guy, the Battle of the Bullet Club. Former Bullet Club leader versus fake Bullet Club leader who wanted to be but could never reach that pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? My boy AJ Styles finally beat his demons, took out LA Knight, and is now the #1 contender at Backlash. Como se va? He's going to France Paris. I'm so excited to become the champion of the world once again before he retires. He's saying his body's all beat down and broken up. But you know what, Eric? Because I know you're a Cody guy. I know I've directed this a lot of you. You're still my guy. So, best man.
No. All the standard against Cody, you can't change sides now.
I'm not changing sides.
You want to be an Impact
because when the phenomenal one comes through, you know what he does? He beats the Rhodes, just like his daddy. He gonna beat Cody. He gonna take his belt off, and he's gonna whoop him.
AJ Styles looks like the guy who has to bring lubes to the orgies that he's not allowed to take part in.
What are we doing, man?
He looks like the kid who wishes that he could be invited to the high school parties. I turned my head and Zach is good. AJ, now that they're gone, all right, kids, it's time for us to talk real talk, all right? Impact Wrestling, start to finish, absolute shit. All right, it's about time. I'm gonna speak from the heart now.
We will not slander the TNA Impact Wrestling. All right, we're not slandering AJ Styles. We're not doing it. Backlash. I'm putting my title on the line. I'm rocking with the P1. He's beating Cody. I don't care about no story. This is a phenomenal story.
I love how P1's acceptable, but when I'm a Logan Paul fan, I say P-boy, that's a no. But it makes sense that this is happening in France because AJ is going to surrender like the French do.
Yeah, it makes sense this is happening. This is a love story, all right, man? That's why it's happening in France.
Hey, whoever gets this question right, maybe I'll send you a gift. What remake is Cody Rhodes going to be a part of?
With Liam Neeson.
I saw Eric run to the keyboard right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know I think it's Liam Neeson and somebody else got casted in there.
There we go.
I don't know. I forget the name though, but I did see this.
Yeah, I forgot.
The Naked Gun reboot.
Okay. Good on him. Good on him. They know that they need an EVP on that set.
Cody's building up a resume. He was on Arrow for a little bit. He's getting that resume built up. Okay.
Yeah. Also, you mentioned fake Bullet Club leader. This was the man who made sure Bullet Club was fine in its darkest hour.
Bullet Club is fine. Bullet Club is mine. Love it, man. Love it. And then, of course, to finish out the week in WWE, We had Trick Williams get the belt. Becky Lynch got the belt. Tama Tonga bloodied up KO. And it's looking like we're getting a more vicious side of the bloodline with Solo Sikoa being that new leader. Zach, how are you feeling with that bloodline storyline nowadays?
It's good where it is. I like it's low key. I like it's not main eventing. It's not opening the show. Keep it in the middle. Keep it tight and make it very minimal. I like what they're doing. And I did like how they introduced Tama Tonga because I haven't known anything about Tama Tonga unless you guys mentioned him on the show. Yeah. So Corey Graves, they ran down his stuff. This is kind of what AEW needs to do when someone runs in. And just run it down, and then we'll get to know them bit by bit each week. So I like it.
Right now, it's on fire, man. They're killing it. I know we're going to get Jacob Fatu coming in soon. So seeing the more vicious side with the bloodline is cool to me. And it's kind of like poetic a little bit, like a lot of stories you see when like there's like a main group, the leaders that rise up, like they're when they assume control, it's always the generation after, the younger people coming up. I know Tom talks about the young, but the younger people coming up, the new group that's more vicious and violent, that take their stuff to the extreme. So it's you're kind of seeing that here with this storyline with the bloodline and Solo Sikoa being like, I feel like he's taking some of what Roman Reigns is doing and turning it to that next level. So we'll see how they play it out. But so far, it's working.
Yeah, it's fun to see. It's fun to see him be more vicious, like Zach said.
Yeah, and then of course we're getting Chad Gable in there, turning heel, reading the riot act to everybody out his group. We might be getting that full Chad Gable push, and I'm excited for it.
I am too, but like chill out on how you cut people down and like call out what's being done on TV. Like chill out on that stuff. You got your pop on Monday Night Raw doing it, but like now the curtain's held back on like what Tozawa was doing on TV, and what people have been saying online about I forgot her name. Maxine, thank you, and Otis. God, I'm forgetting everyone's name, but like you either have to change all their characters going forward now, or you're kind of burying them.
I think they have to change it. We'll see. Honestly, Alpha Academy kind of ran their course. I think switch it up. We'll see how it goes. And then Tiffany Stratton's getting her push. She's still involved in the main storyline, so good for her. The best moonsault in the game right now.
It's good.
I'll be honest. I kind of hope they don't change characters. Like they can be more serious faces, but I want Gable to dump them for the Creed brothers, and we get that reboot of the greatest tag team. Kurt Angle, Shelton Benjamin, and Charlie Haas.
Yeah,
would you put Angle with him at some point, like just a manager now?
I mean, I would love to, but Angle seems like he's at peace.
I'd do it. Listen, I'll talk to Kurt Angle. Listen, man, we'll pay what you want. We need to run this back. You have to go out on good terms. Have him go out to Chad Gable. I'd love it.
Or you could have double last main event and match of all time, and have Cena versus Angle and do that.
Zach is
proper.
I was gonna say it, but Zach beat me too. I told you guys last week. Zach is the biggest Cena mark of all time, and I love it. He's got the passport. I actually went on vacation to the C Nation last month, and I saw, is that Zach?
Came back with crabs.
Eric's got dual citizenship there.
I would take it as long as Kurt Angle's black son gets to be involved in some way, then it's all hunky dory.
Hey, maybe he'll produce it. And the last thing with NXT, of course, Rockstar gets the win.
You made me think about that for a second. I had the Angle family tree up in the.
You got any more sons running around?
Like when you find out you got a black son, and then the Angle face meme just pops up.
I'm surprised no one's done that
yet. That's good.
That's really good. And that's the Infinity Champion right
there. Sorry, you're on vacation in the C Nation. Sorry.
I'm telling you guys this right now. Everyone is rocking with us. I really appreciate you guys jumping in, leaving the chats. Newbie Kobe, see you, man. Really appreciate you. Next week,
really quick.
You got it.
Just really quick, Noob, and anyone who's a big NWA Billy Corgan fan, that thing that we talked about, again, long time ago that we broke this news, his multiple-part story that was going to be on the CW. It is now going to be an 8-part story. I forgot what it's called, something about being a carny. And it's going to go to the CW app now rather than be on the CW. So look for that in the next couple months on the CW app.
Got Crisis on NWA Earth? What?
Suge wants to be the IWGP World Champion. Are you talking about Shingo Takagi? Is that did he make his AEW debut? They've barely used him, but they got to use him better.
Yeah, they do.
Shibata communicates with the phone is funny, though I still want to hear him talk with the mic. Yeah, I think it's interesting right now. Last thing right here, Shayna Baszler's back in NXT to support Lola Vice against Natalia, and I don't know. I think Numenko mentioned Carmen Petrovich. I don't know what she does though, but we'll see how that storyline plays out. I don't know if Shayna should stay back in NXT. She's kind of done everything she needs to do in NXT. I don't really want to see her there too much.
She hasn't. The stupid thing is, it's not like she's failed in the main roster. Just haven't given.
No.
Like, it's one simple job. You put her in a match, let her hurt people, rinse and repeat.
I mean, she literally eliminated everyone in the Elimination Chamber. Then they said, we're going to stop using her.
Yeah. You let her beat Ronda. What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah. And then it's time.
The draft has been new for her.
Yeah. And it's time for Eric's favorite moment of the week. TNA Rebellion to a sold-out crowd at the Pods in Las Vegas. Eric, double or nothing. They did it twice.
Twice.
Ziggler,
I love it.
Everyone thought Ziggler was going to walk in and just walk through Moose, but Moose got the victory. We had the return of Matt Hardy, who definitely needs some like Papa Tui or some type of hair conditioning because I don't know what's going on in the desert. His shit is dry, bro. It's not wet like Eric wants to be. It is dry. No offense. Jordan Grace retains over Hinder. Stick on it. Eric, you can't stay on the rails. Stay on the rails. I'm gonna get through this. Mike Santana returns. He's gonna be a single star in TNA wrestling, man. Great stuff. If you haven't seen Leon Slater, the dude is amazing. He did a Swanton 450 splash like no other. They killed in their match, ABC versus the Rascals. Definitely a must-watch match. They both jumped over the post, did amazing things. Mustafa Ali retains in a hard-hitting, great match with Jake something who was so much bigger than him. It was such a good dynamic to watch. And then, of course, Sami Callihan had returned as well. So definitely check out TNA Rebellion. TNA Plus, Eric, man. It's all for you.
Hey, I'm loving it. You know why? Like I said, Knock, we're on the up, and I don't know why some people still think I'm hating because I'm not. This is what I want. I said it. We don't need Scott D'Amore no more. All right, we gonna keep these people in their contracts whether they like it or not. We are going to put on quality wrestling, not too good because we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. But TNA is #okay.
Do more than okay. We're thriving right now. Look at our stars: Mike Santana, Mustafa Ali, Moose, Nick Nemeth, Jordan Grace. We're out here.
Exactly. We out here. We're doing okay.
Your girl, Tessa Blanchard might be returning too. I don't know.
Hey, that's okay with me. You know, we don't want to aim too high. You know the problem is when you aim too high, you hit the ceiling. So we're gonna keep it low and stay okay.
Zach, did you catch any Rebellion last weekend?
I did actually. I caught I think 3 or 4 of these matches. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I am a big fan of Santana, so I hope he does really well again in TNA like he did before, and this time as a singles competitor.
Yeah. Again, it's a shame what happened with LAX or Proud and Powerful, but Santana's still doing his thing, so we'll see how that plays out, man.
Yeah.
Now time to break up the wrestling. Let's go to the pop culture for our poppers. Zach, what's going on in movies?
All right, what order should I do these in? All right, let's start out with this. The Deadpool and Wolverine screenings have been very, very positive. The new screenings of Captain America 4 have not been, even with all the reshoots. I think they're going to keep trying to do reshoots through May, but still not any positivity coming out of that movie.
Oh, no.
That's a shame because I liked the TV show. It wasn't the best one they did, but him and Winter Soldier I thought was really good. And I just don't know how to get it right. This is going to be a bad look. You switch Captain Americas and can't get it right.
So some of the test footage that came out at CinemaCon has Harrison Ford's character, General Ross, asking him to reform the Avengers because I think the government wants to use them. And then there was a still going around of Red Hulk art from the movie that doesn't look legit, but everyone is thinking it's legit. It looks like a kid drew it. It looks really bad. But I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's good. I really like Anthony Mackie. Like he's the only reason I kept watching Twisted Metal as far as I did.
I hope it works out.
Yeah. All right. Do not expect Sam Raimi to direct Spider-Man 4. They're going with someone different. Yeah. He may direct something else, though. We'll see. He will not be directing Avengers Part 1, the Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars Part 1, whatever it is. But the next Avengers movie will be directed by someone who is not in Marvel now and has not directed anything from Marvel. So there's rumors of, I think, a couple people that were supposed to do Homecoming. I forgot what movie that they did or have movies they have done. And then there's a couple other people I know that are up for the role of that. So I don't know if they're going to also do Secret Wars Part 2 or what that is. But that starts filming next year. So early next year, they're going to start filming that Avengers already. All right. What's up?
If they, let's say this phase fails. I mean, I know they've already got phases planned all the way up to 97, but if this just fails, would you take like a reboot, just whatever the Marvel Flashpoint could be, just like let's pull the plug and just start fresh?
Ooh.
Yes, if you do it before you put your own X-Men out, because this way you can do the X-Men getting ridiculed for being different and make it more like race relations like it was when the comics came out, and then have more superpowered beings come out and tie into the Marvel universe that way. But I mean, they have the Fantastic Four in between here, so I don't think they're ever going to do that because that's the only way to take a reboot. I don't know about you, Knock.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be way too soon because they're gonna want to start this back up right away. This is the main thing that's carrying, I think, Disney, the Marvel stuff. So you just got to just figure it out. Like you have some heavy hitters, just get it right. Like you can take time off. I don't think they took enough time off when they were after Thanos and the Infinity War stuff.
No.
And then you had some early misses. What Marvel did really well in the beginning was you go with your heavy hitters, and then you start experimenting.
Yep.
And now you just have all your experimental movies, and it's not really hitting right now. So just go back to the drawing board, make it a little smaller, and then come back, expand again once you start building back up. Yeah, think of this as your blank slate and building back up. So we'll see how it goes. I really hope Captain America's good. I'm so disappointed in the Blade stuff and how they've rolled that out.
Can I ask you just 2 questions?
What's up?
Just 2 simple questions. I'm a Marvel executive. I just want to know these 2 simple questions. You can answer freely at the same time whenever. Knock and Eric, who should be the star of Blade?
Blade.
Oh, shit, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hold on. Let me ask this other one now. Let me catch my breath. Let me ask this other question. What or who should Blade be fighting in a Blade movie?
I would hope vampires.
I mean, I mean, if ideally Morpheus is making Morbin time. But...
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, vampires. Starring Blade. That's fucking insane. You know what? As a Marvel executive, I'm going to finally roll with that. After 5 fucking rewrites and 2 years of Mahershala Ali sitting on the bench, this is finally going to start filming in the summer with Blade being the star after 5 rewrites of figuring it out, and he will be fighting vampires.
I really I don't want to make it a race thing, but I hate this is happening to the black led movies here that we just can't find a competent writer. And I don't know who was the person writing this, but when I read these rollouts and what was going on, it makes me think we were just checking off a box. All right, we gotta get this in here, we gotta get this in here, and then let's do this. And then once you get lost in all that, you're jumping down that rabbit hole, you forget what the movie's about. How do you make a Blade movie? His first movie is not about him. That doesn't make any sense. You're treating
multiple rewrites after were every rewrite was about someone else.
It's a 2-time Oscar Award winner. You have the comics to lean back on. You have there's certain cartoons. You have the Wesley Snipes movies that you could just reference if you wanted to, if you're really that lost. Right. I don't understand what's going on. I don't. It's not that difficult.
This is the easiest character to write. This is I'm not saying this is a simple one-note character. This is just an easy story to figure out the basis of it, right?
Yeah, simple.
Let's stop wasting Mahershala Ali's time. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. How many projects has he put on the shelf because of this?
Yeah.
I don't even care if he does anything after Secret Wars, because he has the right to say, all right, I did my 1 movie, I got my paycheck, I did my Secret Wars cameo, I'm out, I'm going to go back to doing other films like I have been doing.
Yeah. Also, very, very small point. But the more I look at that picture for Blade, the more I hate it. What the fuck kind of text is what? What is this?
Yeah.
This poster just enrages me.
It's a fan poster, but that's the actual lettering.
Oh, okay. And that fan. Okay, you're working.
That is
on
the
it.
actual
You're
Blade
doing a good
lettering.
job, kid. Oh, it is.
Yeah, that is.
Ah, all right. Roller coaster of emotions there.
Yeah, so let's figure it out here. That, and then I'll admit, I loved watching the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer the other day. I thought it was really well done. I don't want to see any more. I want to be done watching like the trailers. But I thought
Exactly.
the first one was
Yeah, I'm still riding my wave of not watching anything.
good. Good.
Especially for this one, because I'm really excited for this. If we get IGN, you better fucking listen closely. If I fucking open Facebook and I fucking see some spoilers, I will come to your houses. I will find each and every one of you. I will, kids, turn off the podcast. I will make messes in places that will leave you confused for the rest of your life. That is a censored version of what I was going to say.
Oh man. I know IGN is like the biggest culprit. It's like day one of like whatever comes out when it's a game or a movie. They're talking about the end credit scenes. Like, oh, why did this happen? They're like posting like the pictures. Like, dog, what are we doing?
For real. Be so fucking bad.
I hate IGN. They already spoiled X-Men '97. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I think I might have caught one thing.
Avoid them. I got 3 that are all spoilers.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, speaking of that, Nubico, everyone who watches it, thanks for everyone who's been supporting our X-Men reviews. We get some really good numbers. Really appreciate that. The CEO gave us a boost on production because of how good the numbers are. So keep it up. Hit the like button, subscribe. Me and Zach will be going live tomorrow with the review. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I love these reviews, man. Y'all doing your thing. And if you guys haven't yet, if you haven't watched your daily viewing of the X-Men tier list after this episode goes live, that's your chance. Greatest tier list. Yo, I mean, the views are flying on this tier list. I think that needs to be our #1 viewed video.
Oh my gosh. It's unbelievable. Like, I was tired, man. Me and Zach, I don't know what we were doing that day, but we couldn't properly get certain things right. It wasn't. And why did that one blow up? Why did that have to be the one to blow up?
That one's still getting comments. We're still getting dogged out on that fucking thing.
Best part is the flop daddy still gets paid, and he wasn't even part of that video.
Mm-hmm.
Your name's on it, man. I made sure to include it.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then what's up with Tarantino?
Yeah, all right, Tarantino's the film critic has been kind of canceled by Tarantino himself. He's shelving the project because a new report from the Hollywood Reporter, which might or might not have some not so factual details in that report, has stated that he didn't really crack the script. So this is going to be his 10th and final movie. He put that on himself because I just wanted 10 movies, and it is what it is. He couldn't crack the script of what he wanted to do. There are a lot of variations coming out of what it was supposed to be. It was based off like a female film critic at first. Paula Walter Hauser was supposed to be in there. Brad Pitt got cast in there, and so did Leo. A lot of stuff in there. And then ultimately, I think what the Hollywood Reporter's main point was, he was trying to make this his 10th final film be kind of a Tarantino verse and have either characters or actors from his films pop in and out of the film and kind of tie his movies together. He couldn't crack it. Now this movie is not going to happen. So let me just ask you guys this. What do you want his 10th movie to be? And should he have put that 10 thing on himself?
I mean, if he wants to stop at 10, I guess it's his life, his choice. So I don't really have an opinion on that. Last movie, I'm a sucker for westerns, so I wouldn't mind taking one last ride into the Old West.
Another one?
I'll take another one. Another one.
Let's be honest, his Cowboys, man.
Know it. If we get Adam Page in there, that's the Hangman. They always gonna hang, Doc.
Yo.
Knock, what do you want to see in his final movie? Anything specific? Do you want to see venture back and rehash anything? A Kill Bill 3 or something completely different and original?
Wasn't he supposed to be doing like, I forget, he got offered like, I don't know if it was like a superhero movie or something, but I heard something like that.
Star Trek, he wrote a Star Trek spec script or something like that.
Okay. Oh, just something creative, man. Like, I don't know. I liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I know it got mixed reviews. I'm fine with whatever he feels comfortable going out with. If he's going to stick with 10, like, just make sure it's something that, like, fulfills whatever he wants for that. Because then, I mean, that's your last film. It's going to be hard to stick to. I think doing 10, that might be hard to stick to, especially if it's not a good movie. I've seen him. We all seen him for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He does put everything into these movies he does. and he gets like really like even like it treats it like his ninth movie like it was his first movie. Like he was nervous, like he was like trying to present it a certain way. He was make sure all the lighting and the sound was good. So he's really like that type of guy, type of director, and really passionate about it. So I don't know. We'll see though.
Do you guys remember the story of? I might have said this on the podcast. I'm sure I've said it to you guys off, because you guys were there when he got mad at someone at our old place for not wearing a certain pin.
I don't remember that.
So this is why I love his movies, but after this happened, I think he's a dick. So at our old place, we for a certain time had to wear pins that showed our favorite Tarantino movies. Which off the bat, I was like, fuck you guys for making me have to do this. I don't know why it just irked me, but it did. Somebody came in for their shift and hadn't heard this yet. And Tarantino saw them. And he blew up and was like, why aren't you wearing a pin? You not like my movies? What's going on? And they're like, I just fucking walked in, dude. Like, I didn't know anything about this.
Wow. I didn't hear that one, but I know that happens because he kind of did it to me. Like, listen, if anyone doesn't know, if you don't know by now, watching our show, I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan. So I made sure everybody in my Fast Five, the greatest movie ever made, was. And you guys gotta have to be there to see how much shit I got for putting Fast and Furious 5 my favorite movie, working in Hollywood. So you have no idea how happy I was when Christopher Nolan came out and said, "I love those movies." So all of you got other guys, you can eat it, man. That's the best movie of all time, and even Christopher Nolan. But getting to my point, Tarantino actually said something to me about that. Actually, he was like, "That's really your favorite movie," and I wanted to say some things back, but I said, "This movie's amazing, great stuff." He's like, "Oh, okay." We kind of back and forth there, but he does point out people's movies. He does actually look when back at our old place.
Yeah. Still a dick.
Oh.
I don't know if I'd go with the whole 10. I get the whole 10 film thing. Like, Bryan Danielson's gonna retire full time after this year. He could go longer, but I mean, obviously putting your body on the line is a different thing. Yeah. But when great people put a timestamp on it, it kind of sucks. Because if you look at like Spike Lee's doing a remake with Denzel coming up, you got old ass. Get off my lawn? What's his fucking name? Clint Eastwood, who's like 92, who's directing Jury Number 2 right now. You got Martin Scorsese making Killers of the Flower Moon and doing a Sinatra biopic coming up. All very older people, so it's I don't know, man. You can kind of, if you feel like keep making art, just keep making it.
Yeah. That's how I feel too. I mean, look at like Daniel Day-Lewis. Like he went out like said he just kind of called it quits. I feel like he could still be doing some good stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let us know in the comments what you want to see from Quentin Tarantino's last movie. And if
what is your favorite Tarantino movie, by the way? So I'm looking at 3. I go back and forth with.
I really did like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I really like Hateful Eight, and I like them all. But Pulp Fiction, that movie made me go to film school. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bounce between that one and the Kill Bills. I like the Kill Bill ones.
Yeah.
I before I moved out to LA, I used to play chess with this guy who told me if I could beat him, he'd give me $10,000. And unfortunately, I never won. The best I got was a stalemate. But when I told him that I was moving to LA to be a writer, he gave me a list of movies, and majority of those movies were right here on this list. So it shows how much Tarantino does reach a lot of people.
Yeah,
man, we got to get into this guy betting $10,000 on a chess game. What's going on with this?
Well, he was backing out because at first he said if I tied, he'd give it to me, and then I got close. He's like, "Nope, we're changing it. You gotta beat me now."
Okay,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh man. But going back to this, we got some birthdays coming up. There was a crazy time. Like I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Everyone had a birthday. Jamie Hader,
big birthdays.
Baker, my boy Chucky T.
Chucky T, my guy. Chucky T was on Dynamite tonight. Had a big decision to make. Love you, Chucky T. Love you, DMD. I love bangs on women. I love bangs. Bangs always look good.
So just a quick shout out to the guys. We don't usually do this, but it was a special day yesterday, so we want to make sure we get the happy birthdays out there.
Happy birthday,
shout
everyone.
Out to DMD.
Who made this graphic?
Listen.
Who made this graphic?
I'm trying to spread some positivity here, man.
No, I mean, no, I'm happy for these birthdays, but you know there's a birthday missing on here, and I'm insulted. I am tired.
It was Kelly Clarkson's birthday today, so happy birthday, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I show up to this podcast twice a month, and I try my hardest. I ask for 3 things in life. I ask for Cody Rhodes. I ask for Hangmans. I ask for flops. All I want is John Cena to get some love on his damn birthday.
No one's showing him shit except the door. Bye.
Oh, Mr. All Power, man. Give me some flops. I need it right now. Give me your power. Happy birthday, John Cena. If no one else will say it.
I wasn't going to.
No one's gonna.
Birthdays are canceled.
That's a DMD, man.
Oh, yes! Oh, I feel like the asshole now.
How quickly it has changed. These are real reactions, guys. Eric was no idea.
I absolutely do not want you to make that a short. Please don't. Let's just let this moment die in this episode. No one ever needs to know.
Running wild.
I'd like to retract my previous statements.
There's 5 candles on there. Why, Eric? Because he dresses like a fucking 5-year-old.
I thought you were going to say he's a 5-star man. The man who made Mortal Kombat the game that it is.
Is that enough?
You know those candles are getting blown out because this guy blows. He blows hard.
He blows us all away. That's absolutely right. The face that runs the place.
That was good. It's kind of a good way to go out on the show, man. We're going for an hour and 15 for you guys here. The C Nation. We know Zach got the shorts for that one. That's hilarious. Eric, you did it right, man.
If we never reference this again, I will never advertise the X-Men tier list again.
Please don't.
Oh man, why is the big screen blank? It shouldn't be.
Can you guys see us?
Hopefully let's see.
This week as well.
I got it on there. We're good.
All right. You might have to check your internet connection. Oh, man. Oh, is it because Cena's on the screen? Is that why?
Oh, damn. How is that done? Damn. How the fuck did we fall for that?
Oh, man. Good one.
That's something that you see so much, and it just fucking slipped underneath. Props to you. Props.
That was good. Son of a bitch. Got him.
You got the trifecta. You got all of us.
Great stuff.
YouTube broke me. Mara got me. Like,
this is a good episode this week, man. Everyone jumping in there, man. Keeping everything's fresh. I loved watching wrestling last week. I'm going to watch Dynamite as soon as we end here. Eric, as we close the podcast, you got any final words?
Just hit that subscribe button, likes, comments. That's the best way y'all can support us. We've been seeing lots of comments from you guys, saying that you love it when the 3 of us are on screen. Give us that energy, give us that subs, help us get to what are we going for? 3,500 now is our next goal.
Next goal, right up the way.
Yeah, so help us reach that. Share with your friends, your family, your enemies, your acquaintances, your ex-lovers, your current lovers, your future lovers, everybody.
Ooh. Keep it wet. Me and Zach will be headed up to May 16th. Prestige is a little show here in Hollywood. We headed out there. Please, everyone, use your deodorant. I really appreciate it.
So you don't be wet at the show.
Nah, we see PUP.
Man. So Prestige, shout out to them. We're gonna have a good card there. Leo Rush is gonna be there doing his demon gimmick, his black heart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm jealous. I really want to see that.
Fly back. Go get your ticket.
I'm not gonna lie.
Buddy, you can sit next to.
I was actually gonna try to surprise you guys one day, just buy tickets to a show, but I missed out on this one.
Yeah, we gotta see Eric, man. We haven't seen Eric in person since last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, the saddest day of my life.
I did see you a few times actually. That's a lie.
We
all three haven't been in the same room together since Mania.
That's true.
Zach, you got any final words?
Not really. Just thanks for the support, especially with the X-Men 97 stuff. We like doing extra stuff here. I'm excited to watch you guys do some NFL stuff coming up soon.
Yeah.
So if there's other stuff you want us to do, let us know in the comments. And as always, just support wrestling. We like to joke around and give each other a hard time, and like all wrestling is good. So it's fun. Don't be spiteful and hateful either way, and don't be into tribalism. It's really fucking gross.
Yeah.
And this is where I have to completely agree with Eric, his Justice Leaguers, all his flopping. Stay wet and get in the shower so we can't have stuff like this. Mira and her husband went to a smaller wrestling show and it stank. We got to stop this, all right?
I don't understand it.
You guys are better than this. As wrestling fans, we need to come together and not be that group. You know, the gamers have that steak on them. You know, the wrestling fans have that steak on them. Let's get some wash.
Please.
You know,
go through a car wash if you got to.
If you want to use a washcloth, if you want to use a loofah, I heard of that nowadays. Whatever you want to use, man. Just get in there, get those pits. You know, there's a lot of deodorant brands nowadays. You know.
What is with that? First of all, why is every deodorant brand giving sprays and rubs for all over your body? Does everyone forget how to fucking wash themselves? What the hell, Looney, suck it. What is all this stuff?
Aluminum free, man. Come on.
Hey. I mean, apparently people have forgotten. You've been to the shows.
That's true.
You've been to comic conventions.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Why is it the fun stuff is the place where people don't shower? That's what I don't get.
I know.
Like,
you want to look fresh there?
Yeah. Damn, do it the boring shit.
Yeah.
Go to like a congressional Senate meeting without showering. That's fine, but not like a fucking wrestling match.
Show up on January 7th looking.
That's a good one.
Man.
To stay wet, stay hydrated. If you guys are thirsty, Eric, how can these guys quench that thirst?
You know how? I don't have my box. I just cleaned it because I've been using it. By going to w.gg and using the code FLOP, capital F, FLOP, you will get the West Coast Pop discount on that W premium energy drinks. They get you going in the morning. I'm not going to lie. I actually been using them when I have to open up the bar in the morning, and I am loving it. It's getting me through the morning. When it runs out, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be real sad. I'm going to cry. I'm going to be wet, but with tears. But I'm going to use that code and get some more.
Use the code, get some more. Don't be a loser. Get your W's with W. See you guys next week. Yes, sir. I'm out here. To the poppers, the floppers, and all the rampagers. It's your boys from the West Coast Pop.
I'm sorry. That was a great exit. But I feel remiss if I didn't say. Wow. Also, leave your comments. You guys are messing with me. Can we keep the show on the train? Leave your comments. This is for you. Show some support for the Lakers because I know Knock has been having a hard time with this run.
We've been getting cheated. That's what's happening. The refs are blind. I don't know if they're making bets on the side or whatever. But my guy D'Lo got smacked in the face, and they want to overturn the call. What are we looking at?
There you go. So give Knock some support. Give him some love. That's right. Applaud for Knock for that one. That's line of the week. I saw one of you put up a thing 2 weeks ago about line of the week. That's the winner right there. But yeah, give Knock some love for the Lakers. And now, Knock, you can give us a real exit again. I'm asking for a repeat.
Repeat. I have it done again. From the poppers, the floppers, and all the rampagers. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out, y'all. Let me forget to end the stream. I always did that last week.
You ruined your perfect exit.
Right?
Perfect exit. All the exits like this.